Hi, this is Adam Simmons from Project Geo, and we're actually here at the GeoEye booth, and we're going to showcase a couple of analytics examples here for you. Here with me is Mike Jeffe, and he's going to walk us through the demo here. What do we have here, Mike?
So, hi, Adam. What we have here is an example of using analytics to apply it to a development context, well waters in Africa. All right. So we're going to be using a well water case to run through an analytics workflow and show you how we used it in the field in Malawi to find new water wells.
Great. And before we go into how many analysts does GeoEye have? Not a lot of people know that analytics exist in GeoEye.
We have over 50 analysts that are actually working on various projects. So we've actually got quite a bit of analytics capability in-house.
Awesome. Okay, well, walk us through this. Tell us, give us a brief summary of what's going on.
Okay. So basically, a group in nonprofit in Africa called Water Wells for Africa wanted to use an assessment analytics process to identify where they could locate new wells. So they contacted us, provided us with a small sample of data, and we basically put together a quick assessment of where we think some of those wells could be located. Now, the study area here is Falombe in Malawi. It's an area with about 6,000 people sharing 3 water wells, and these, of course, are subject to fluctuations in terms of the availability of water, access. During the rainy season, they get cut off. So here you can see a clustering of the population. Most of the dense population areas are in the south, but 1, 2, and 3 represent the 3 water wells. So what we did was we took a look at the area, looked at the water flow and what wells would be cut off, and ran through a quick assessment process using our analytics capability. Ran a cost surface model to see where we would look, where people are accessing those wells, and then we ran a capability study and came up with this area reduction. And what that is, the area in green, it shows you a 90% reduction of the original area where you could locate an alternative well source based on groundwater, soil moisture content, and various other geospatial factors.
Real quick, where do you get some of these data sources from?
Most of them are open source, so you can download them from the web. Landsat Thermal is available as an open archive, so that's publicly available data. If we actually would have ran this assessment using groundwater data, but we didn't have that in time.
So do you release the wells to the public as far as the locations after they've created these wells in country? Do you keep that record, and do you publicly release that data too?
Well, we wouldn't necessarily publicly release it. We would provide it to our partner in Malawi, and they would decide how they want to disseminate the data.
Okay, great, awesome. Well, in terms of, is this the whole demo here?
So actually, these are the 3 wells that were selected based on the assessment. So these are likelihood based on the likelihood surface where you would find groundwater. And so we identified one site in particular where we recommended drilling occur. They went to the site, and I believe they started drilling about a month ago. So they actually used our assessment process to identify a location.
Any feedback from them?
So far, so good. We're still waiting for results.
Awesome. Just real quick before we wrap things up here, can you highlight a couple other topics that of case studies that you've done alongside this one that analytics is involved with?
Yeah, sure, Adam. We've been working with our partners in the field, AFRICOM, working with the LRA case study, so we're helping support U.S. CENTCOM operations to track essentially the Lord's Resistance Army activity in Central Africa. So we provided a lot of logistics support. We've helped run these signature assessments to identify areas of activities, lootings, various activities that are associated with that particular group. We've provided this kind of intelligence to other operations in Afghanistan and Iraq as well with IED studies that are going on in Afghanistan.
Okay, and if anybody was interested in having some type of analytics done for their own studies, how would they go about doing that?
They could contact us at GeoEye Analytics, and that information is available from our website.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate your time, Mike, and hope to see some awesome studies out soon. And once again, I'm Adam Simmons, and this is Mike Jeffe, broadcasting again here at GeoInt 2012. Thank you.